Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we've still got ourselves a little bit of a bad research ratio, and I'd like to work on that a little bit. We can build libraries in places where we are already getting a fair amount of research, and that should be okay. We'll go ahead and build a few libraries in these locations, something like that. I do want to work on that research ratio, so there we go. We do also have a CB on Bellia, and on these guys over here as well, and I'm wondering who would join. Okay, so this would be these two. If we attacked these guys, it would be all of this. Okay. That's acceptable. We ultimately want to fight both, but probably not simultaneously. I'm going to take these guys up over this way, and we'll also attack with a third force, I think. Yeah, because we're going to need multiple siege forces here. So we'll just get our troops in position for now. Excellent. What is this? A mission task can be completed. Oh, fantastic. Yes, we will go ahead and begin work on that. This one's bypassed. And an unknown reward, huh? Interesting. That's going to be fascinating. We're, of course, working on trade partners of old right now. We're bringing up Egypt's opinion of us. And that will be just fine. I do want to check in on our legion situation. Yeah, we can't expand our current existing legions, and I don't feel like we really need to right now. However, we might want to raise up... We might actually want to expand our legions, now that I think about it a little bit more. I think I'm going to hold off on that a little bit because of our cash income right now. I think we'll just chill on that for the moment. We are likely to have some rebellions happening soon enough, but we will, of course, hire mercs to deal with that. Absolutely no problem there. So let's go ahead and begin this fight. This is going to be these two, and that is perfectly fine. We will declare this war. Perfect. And we will immediately head on in here. Actually, we'll bring them up to siege this fort. I didn't realize that there were these two forts. Now that we know, that is fine. We will come on up over here. Wonderful. Looks like we catch this force. We'll see if we catch one up here. That's probably a stack wipe. Yep, that is indeed a stack wipe. Perfect. We are currently lacking a commander on the second Saba of Africa, and it looks like we need to toss in a new commander here, and we'll just put in whoever is most qualified. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and we'll begin these sieges. I think we may actually stack wipe this as well. These guys got away. Fair enough. I'm not sure that we care, though. Yeah, we probably don't. So these guys are rebelling against us. This is not a shock. We are going to hire these mercs. We will put them temporarily onto unit reorg and have them come on up over to this capital region. Perfect. There's that war already dealt with, assuming that they get a reorg tick. We'll see. Hopefully they do. And we are, of course, going to attack these guys as well in a bit. I'm a bit concerned about our stability, for sure, but we are not in a position to do any pig stabbing. So we'll hold off on that. We have no morale here. We might actually lose this. Embarrassing. Only the one morale tick there. Oh, we actually won it. Perfect. That was kind of lucky. We'll take it. We will absolutely take that. We're at 7% on this siege, and this siege is now complete. That's perfect. We will go begin work on this one. Fantastic. These guys are currently black flagged. We may actually catch them here. Nope. Oh, yeah, we do. Perfect. And we stack wiped them. Excellent. That is, of course, ideal. And we will get this sieging complete. And this sieging is currently at minus 21. That's fine. I don't actually care. Sounds great. I do want to check in on our settlement structures. Okay, no mines and no farming settlements to build. That's perfect. I'm going to build more libraries. I do want to be working on our research ratio. It is coming up, so that's good. That is very, very good. We'll let that continue to ascend. An assassination failed. Okay. I think I started that assassination, but I don't actually care whether it succeeds or fails. Exciting stuff, that. Okay, a War of Independence down over here. This is not shocking to me. We'll go ahead and hire these guys and put them onto unit reorg. And it's currently... When are they going to arrive here? 15 February? Okay. I'm just waiting for now until they get a reinforced tick. And they should arrive now on 15 March. Okay, yeah, that's plenty of time. We have finished this siege. We'll come up here and grab this location. Perfect. And yeah, this is all completely fine. No big deal here. We knew this was going to happen. These sieges are going nicely. We'll want to have one group backtrack and hit up this force over here, and the other group can grab these two capitals. Actually, probably this one, because these guys are going to immediately head on down. Excellent. And they're going to siege over here, which is perfectly okay by us. We don't mind that in the slightest. Okay, these guys are also rebelling. This was, again, fully expected. We will hire these guys. And we will put them onto unit reorg and start them moving over here. Perfect. We'll finish up this siege, no problem. And this siege is now done. These guys are actually going to come back over this way, like so. Wonderful. This siege is won, which means that this rebellion is over, and we're going to bring these guys up over to here as this auto caps. Perfect. So we will get the auto cap underway, and that will finish up momentarily. There we go. And we will go ahead and sue for peace. We will lose half a point of AE. We will take these guys and move them over to religious integration, or conversion rather, and we will also immediately get rid of that fortress. Perfect. Okay, we'll pop up over here. We've won that battle. That is fine. We will also win this battle. These guys are currently done, and I'm actually going to move them down somewhere where they hopefully won't take any attrition. Here we'll be fine. Perfect. And let's go up here and cap this capital. Excellent. We can make these slaves into freemen, I suppose. Actually, we don't mind losing this popularity. That's fine. And these guys, they can come on down here where they will take 0 attrition. The Seleucid Civil War has ended. That's nice for them, I'm sure. Auto cap happening here. And here, that's perfect. These wars are, of course, wrapping on up. So we're just waiting on this cap right now. And that is absolutely fine. There we go. And we will sue for peace, and we will take all their stuff. Yeah, this will take 17 AE, but we are okay with this, actually. That's completely fine. We'll go ahead and do that, and we will lose about 1 point of AE there, so that actually only costed 16. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to leave these this time, but since we just conquered this, we will, of course, put this onto religious conversion here, as well as here, as well as here. Perfect. And now we're going to need to look at potentially the road situation here. And it looks like we do indeed need a couple roads. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move these guys over here, like so. Okay, we've won this siege. We'll come in there. We'll move these guys over, and we'll get our road situation set up. We'll go onto build road mode. Then we'll come up over here. Then we'll go to there, and then we'll go back to here. This is actually completely fine. And then we'll come over like that. And then we'll also build in like that. That'll do. So there's all that roadage done, and then we'll get these guys to drilling. Perfect. I believe we're going to no longer need these mercs. as soon as they're done capping this. So we will actually... let's have them come over here and attack these forces. We may as well. Perfect. How are things going over here? We have finished up capping this fort, which means that we need to hit up this capital, and looks like that will finish up this rebellion. Ideal. Okay, this guy was just elected, and we need a governor for Illyria. We'll put in this Hanid, who is the most qualified. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and disband these mercs now. We no longer need them. We technically didn't need them to begin with, but they were convenient to have. We'll cap this location. And once we have that, this should all auto-cap. Which means that we don't need these mercs. They can get out of there. And we'll get this all auto-capped. There we go. And we will lose half a point of AE here. There we go. And there are no forts up here, so that's great. So I am noticing this fort, which I will go ahead and get rid of. Perfect. Okay, we have a starving pop in Ancona. I think that will fix itself in a moment. Yeah, especially with that global monthly food modifier. Okay, that was just a civic advance, and I would like to spend this in our civic tree, I think. Freeman output and citizen output. Citizen output would be pretty useful, actually, since we are still below our research ratio. So I guess we'll take that. Excellent. And I'm going to invest in a few more libraries up here, in fact. I want to double check our settlement situation. Actually, we can put in a farming settlement, and we will. And then we are going to go ahead and put in a few more libraries over here. There we go. That'll do. Excellent. And we will, of course, wrap up this war as well. Sue for peace. We are going to take this. There we go. And we'll lose half a point of aggressive expansion and get rid of these mercs. Wonderful. Now these guys are still road building, so we definitely want to wait a little bit until our cash comes up before we declare again. And that's going to be on these guys over here, and that's actually completely fine. I wouldn't necessarily mind. Let's see, who are you in an alliance with? Okay, Celtica's in a war of independence. That's fine, we'll deal with that in a moment. That's these two? Sure. Let's go ahead and start fabricating a claim on them. And then Celtica, where are you at? Oh, right over here. Perfect. We'll just send these guys down to deal with it, actually. And I guess we'll send these as well, since they have multiple forts. There we go. An admiral with the daring trait, huh? Well, let's send him off into the unknown. To boldly go. That sounds familiar. The day has finally arrived. This guy has outfitted a ship and gathered a crew for the upcoming voyage. After setting sail from Carthage, the ship will resupply in Retubis before it disappears south to explore the lands beyond. Massinissa? I'm going to go with Massinissa. Watches the expedition set sail from the Kothon and disappear westwards towards the Pillars of Melkart, wondering what strange adventures lie ahead for this guy, and if he will ever return to Carthage, where Hanno has gone before. Excellent. And so we'll put down this rebellion. No problem. It'll just take a little while. In the meantime, we're building roads up here, and we're getting ready to fight these guys. We'll fight them soon enough. I would love to intercept this force if we can. I don't know that we actually... Yeah, we can. We absolutely do intercept them here, and that's perfect. We'll do so. That's a stack wipe. And we'll head on down over this way. Did they just destroy all their forts? Or is this just like a weird fog of war thing? This may be a weird fog of war thing. It kind of looks like they destroyed all their forts, though. Maybe they couldn't afford them, and so the AI decided to? At any rate, we're going to head up over this way. Since it looks like we're no longer necessary over here. Yeah, it's just all auto-capping. I guess they destroyed their forts for us. That's great. I was planning on destroying those forts, but if they want to, By all means. That's completely okay by me. And we'll go ahead and sue for peace and lose half a point of AE. That is very nice for us. Fantastic. And we should, of course, put these guys into religious conversion. Fantastic. So, I mean, we have a lot of disloyal provinces, but that's to be expected. Oh, how much longer on this road construction? Not very, actually. Yeah, that won't be too bad. Great. That is really, really great. These guys, they can go ahead and drill. I don't think we're going to need 4 armies to attack this area. So that's fine. It's absolutely fine. And we're just going to continue conquering the Iberian Peninsula here. Very, very happy about how this is going. This is going very smoothly indeed. I say as we have constant rebellions, but to some degree that's because of our stability. And our stability is, of course, mostly because of our aggressive expansion, which is because we're conquering. I'm okay with this. I'm completely okay with this. Okay, we have a potential civil war brewing, which I'm not okay with. And granaries are being raided. I'm also not okay with that. You know what? We'll pay the manpower cost. I don't mind this. This guy is the one who would need to be bribed. We don't have the political influence. We'll try to make friends with him instead. And we will make our way over to here. Before we declare this, we don't need to be on road build. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we can manage to make friends with this guy or not. We'll publicly praise him and his deeds. That puts us negative in our political influence, but that's okay for now. I don't mind that. So we'll just get in position here, and then we'll declare on these guys. In fact, we could declare on them basically now. I think I'll hold off on it. Just want to get into position here, and we can call down our omen. Of course, we're going to go for economy. Fantastic. Okay, I think we're fine to declare this now. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. Perfect. These guys, they're going to move straight up to there. These guys are going to move over to here. And these guys are going to try to push past and get up there. Fantastic. Small progress? Sure, we'll take that. I would rather have small progress than a civil war, all things considered. So in we go, and we should absolutely stack wipe these guys, no problems. None whatsoever. It's only the forts that will slow us down. Let's stack wipe these guys on our way. Our stability increased, that's nice. I mean, I don't understand why, but I didn't look at the queued event, so that's also my own fault. Fine by me. When can we start... integrating these guys? I want to do influence actions. 617. Okay, so in 5 years. That's fine. I also want to check on our status with Egypt. Is that these guys? All right, well, this is not Egypt at all. Our current opinion with them is -7. They're upset at us for our aggressive expansion. Okay. Fair enough. We're going to continue improving opinion on them. That's terribly vexatious. Indeed. And because we were unable to get that guy, we will then go for, say, this guy instead. And we'll try to make friends with him, because we need to prevent this civil war from breaking out. That is for sure. We need a governor over here, and we'll put in this guy, Himilco Hanid. And that is okay. We may want to work on some internal matters after this war. We'll give him a bunch of gold. I mean, the total power base that would rebel here is not all that much, in all honesty. But that's okay. I do think that we should... I mean, I was going to say we should stab a pig, but our political influence is nil. I absolutely think that we should chill a little bit after the Paisurian War. I think that's a thing that should absolutely happen. Okay, we've won this siege. We're going to take these guys down and fight this force. These sieges are going to finish up relatively soon. Excellent. Get in there. They have similar numbers, but our troops are just far superior in every possible way. Okay, we won this siege. We're going to actually hit up this siege. We have a friendship. That's good. That is very, very good. And who is the most powerful one here? It is this guy. Okay. I mean, he's the governor of Contestania. We could attempt to make friends with him again. This is the guy who's currently being disloyal. This would gain him 10 loyalty. Minus 12% citizen and plus 8% slave happiness and 10 approval from Democrats. Actually, I'm going to go for it because we need to get that guy on our side. I don't want a civil war to break out, and so that is what we shall do. Let's send these guys up here to begin sieging, and we'll protect... Actually, yeah, we'll protect primacy. That'll be fine. Actually, I don't care about making friends with this guy anymore, rather. There's some other way. I'm not going to spend the cash on him. He's no longer an issue, and so we no longer care. We'll come over here and deal with this force, I guess, and then these guys can head up north after they finish this, maybe. We do need a new title assigned, and we'll put in this guy. Perfect. And let's fight these jerks, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Absolutely no problem. And I guess since these guys haven't finished their siege yet, we can head up north. Yeah, that'll do. That will absolutely do. These sieges will finish up soon enough. Or eventually, anyway. We'll see. Hopefully it will be soon. Okay, there's one. That is this one. Okay, so these guys, they're going to come on down over this way. There we go. And we'll start up our final siege. These should auto-cap once these units leave, I believe. I hope? Yeah, there they go. Some of them might be stopped by this siege, which just finished up. And we are taking attrition there right now, so let's move on down, say, over here. That'll do. Wonderful. And we now have our CB over here, so we will go ahead and declare this soon enough. In fact, let's start moving over there. We'll move these guys over to here, and these guys, they can come on over to, say, here. There we go. Let us hope that that's not needed again. 6 stability. That's actually really solid. Very happy about that one. Okay, we've got another civil war brewing here. This guy's pretty upset with us. We'll make friends with him. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Oh, our explorer has returned. Fantastic. Where did he even go? I don't know, but we now have Amber? Oh, he met the Gorilla of Hanno and the sea monsters of Himmelko. He explored dark forests and open plains and climbed tall mountains in the distance. He's traded with faraway peoples and ridden the largest elephants he has ever seen. So he brought back 2,600 gold, and Retubus is now producing amber. So that's pretty great. And yeah, we'll just get in position for this war over here. And we're probably going to declare it relatively soon. I'm going to actually spend cash on this guy. There we go. It's only 17%, so that's really not that scary. Okay, we're going to have to release these guys and conquer them relatively soon. But we'll come back to them, I think, a little bit later on. Of course, this is going to be very shortly a very ugly exclave. So that's probably something that we're going to want to do sooner rather than later. But I think we'll just hold off on that for the moment. Hopefully we'll finish this siege quite soon. In fact, there it goes right then. Perfect. We'll let this auto cap happen. These guys are in the wrong position for an auto cap. We'll just go down there, grab that territory. Come on, auto cap. There goes the auto cap. Okay, we'll chill here, and we'll actually come fight these guys, because I don't want them to cap this. In fact, we don't need it, because that auto cap is in the right timing. So this is 21 aggressive expansion here. We'll go ahead and accept that, and we will lose 1.5. Sure. Okay, we'll come down over here. We need to build some roads, and we will put on a good show for this guy. Sure. Let's get some roads queued up for this area. In fact, we're going to want to come up over this way and build it down the coast. Terribly vexatious indeed. We'll try this guy. We do need to get that solved. Okay, we'll go into road build, and we'll bring this straight on down. We do need to get these regions changed over to religious conversion, and that is something that we will definitely do. We lack the political power to do that. Okay, we'll bring that down to here, and then that connects in actually everything that we want currently. So that's fine. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to declare on these guys and then probably chill for a little while. I feel like that's something that we need to do. So we're going to declare on these guys, and that is a whole lot of allies. Sounds good to me. Okay. We're going to pull these guys up over this way. But there we go. We'll declare on that, and next episode, we will work on that war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.